Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be ranking up this guy. That's right, Mallman's going to go up to rank 3. And before we get to the actual rank up and gameplay part of the video, I wanted to put an emphasis on a very frequently asked question. Right, the question is Mallman versus Falcon. Many people are asking me who would I rank or who should they rank, and it's been one of the dominant questions currently. So without having to make a separate video, which I hopefully will not have to do now, I'm gonna be brutally honest here. I think if you have Falcon duped, I would take Falcon before Mallman. But if the both champions are unduped, I definitely lean towards the Mallman. Like the situation I am myself in currently, I do have Mallman and Falcon, both of them are unduped, and I actually want to rank up both of them. And hopefully I eventually will. However, since they are unduped, Mallman is definitely first one that's going to be going up, and then I will have to either try and dupe my Falcon or eventually put Awakening Gem into the guy. However, Awakening Falcon will not be good enough because I'm saving all of my Sig stones for Thor Ragnarok, who is going to rank 3 as soon as I can get his Sig high enough for it to matter for my prestige. Therefore, Falcon might have to wait a bit, unless I dupe him naturally. Right, that being said, let's go and upgrade this little sucker. So all my catalysts are in order. I do like Mallman a lot. I brought him in Alliance Quest over past week. He performed extremely well as a rank 2 6-star. Did absolutely fantastic, especially with that intercept node that could give him a fury buff. And whenever you trigger his frenzy by taking a hit on your block and going unstoppable, well, it counts as an intercept. Therefore, that's probably one of the safest ways how to guaranteed, let's say, quote-unquote, land an intercept in the game. And that also is very useful for him in general. For instance, on Do Not Go Gentle node, you can always just take a hit in a block and punish the opponent then, and that will count as an intercept, and you will remove 2 of those charges. Now, we do have several ebb and flow intercept nodes, or for instance, protect stacks are being removed in Alliance War whenever you take a hit in a block. And yeah, there are more and more of these examples where it is beneficial to be able to perform intercept on, well, your will, on moment's notice. And Mallman's definitely one of those champions, just like Ghost, that kind of cheeses the whole concept of intercept. That is one massive thing I do like about the guy. Right, so now that we have taken him to rank 3, obviously the mandatory beatdown of Realm of Legends Winter Soldier. I do have Suicide Masteries active, and that is it. I don't think I have any boosts anymore active. Yep, they have expired from the war. I do have awesome war video coming up later today as well. But let's just jump in here. Actually, in order to enjoy the gameplay better, I'll probably just skedoodle myself off the screen as well. No point of you guys looking at my face here when Mallman is the real star of the show. Right, so the plan is going to be very simple. I'm going to go for 3 heavy attacks and then just see how long the fight takes. So we have first heavy attack, 6 charges here, second heavy attack, 10 charges. We're going to drop another one, and then we're going to be good to go. Also, Mallman, one of the things that I like about him, he doesn't rely on synergies like at all whatsoever. You can just go in and throw him on your team, whether you are running Suicide Masteries or you're not, and you can just enjoy the damage. We can see here, definitely a very solid 8k crit of the level 1 in combination with that shock. So I will want to go for a level 2 here, and after that we're going to have to drop a heavy attack or a couple to refresh some of the stacks. But here you can see that by this time 1 level 1, 1 level 2, and that Winter Soldier is absolutely melting. So I'm just going to go in for another heavy attack here, so I do not lose my frenzy, which is obviously vital for his damage output. And yeah, I think if you're going to go for another level 2, that will pretty much sort out the problem here. By problem, I mean his health pool. And nice 22k, 14 bleeds, and 54 hits. So he is a very, very high damage output champion. That doesn't rely on synergies, and that works in multiple different scenarios. So now we're going to go to Realm of Legends. Why not? Let's jump to, Labyrinth of Legends. And do a fight against Red Hulk as well, using the exact same synergy team. And then we can jump in on a random lane in Act 7, just to have a bit more fun, because Mole is absolutely lighting everybody on fire. Right, but first things first, we have Red Hulk here to deal with. Let's see how many hits and how long does it take. So again, I just need to land a couple of heavy attacks here, which is going to be absolutely wonderful. Actually, I do have that super increased parry stun duration due to Guardian synergy, which is also kind of cool. But yeah, I'm going to go for 18 charges here. Good enough. Oops, I needed to take a hit on a block. And now we... Oh, you cheeky little booger. So I got wrecked a bit here, but it's fine. I'm going to get him back. See, he evaded, but that unblockable on level 2 is quite awesome as well. Right, so now I want to get in a couple heavy attacks, which is not too hard to do. Right, so I'm at a lot of charges versus not so, well, big health pool, I suppose, against Labyrinth of Legends Red Hulk, because, yeah, he is melting before our eyes. I like that extra damage you can deal if opponents are under effect of shock. I actually brought in Mole whilst he was still at rank 2 in Incursions yesterday, and if you get Lightning Fists, oh man, it's just a good time with Mole, and some of those hacks just let him deal such a great amount of damage. Right, again, another level 2 here. Solid damage. Like, each individual number might not seem all that impressive, but definitely when you add all of that damage together that he's able to do, it is quite nice. Come on. I wanted to go for a level 1 and then immediately rush down to level 2 if I can make that happen. While the shock is active, it should be quite fun. There we go. And again, he is just dropping down. His health is absolutely melting. At this point, he's at, what, 38%? I can take a few hits on purpose just to get some more charges very quickly. Punish his heavy with my own. It's not too difficult to get those heavies in, as and when I choose to. So, again, let's apply that shock. And let's just keep on going. And this is Mole without any boost. I might actually do like a full run with him for fun at some point. So we might have like a Mole Labyrinth of Legends run coming up on the channel as well, if you guys could be interested. Because, yeah, if I boosted up and added like skill boosts and stuff, I think there would be some quite interesting results. Again, all that guaranteed damage is definitely nothing to sneeze at. Oh, I made a boo-boo here. It's fine, we're getting smacked about here a bit as well. But that's not a problem in this case. Because dropping below 50% was always the game plan. That was always the game plan, to access that. Oh, I messed up this one though. Whoopsie. Still, this was my game plan. You can't prove otherwise. Totally meant to do that. Okay, so I have plenty of charges here to finish off the fight, and with a nice 25k crit. So there's a total amount of hits here. Definitely didn't play it well, but 127 hits. That's definitely quite good result, especially since Red Hulk is in fact quite tanky opponent. Right, so now that Red Hulk has been taken care of, I think we can jump somewhere in Act 7. I do not even know which quest we're jumping in. We can try and test out quest... well, why don't we go with quest 5? That's total random. I have not decided which path I will try him out on. But we're going to see what happens. Here, perfect. Do not go gentle, foresight, and oscillate. Oh, this should be quite a good showcase of Mole Man's capabilities. At the very least, it should be quite fun, even if I mess up. So, let's take in the good old Mole Man. And again, typical. We're going to start with a couple of heavy attacks. That's perfectly as planned. So now I want him to dash in at me. I gain the foresight. But look at all the damage that he already took. And yeah, we can see that we have no problems getting rid of do not go gentle charges by just letting them hit my block once. And at the same time I get the Fury. Unfortunately, I did not time the end quite well, so I did take a damage for one charge, but you can clearly see that in Act 7, for such a tanky opponent, did quite well. Right, so this time we're gonna have a bit different strategy to showcase, well, other utility from Mole Man, I suppose. And that's going to be his ability to shrug off debuffs. It's gonna be quite as simple as that. So I did land an intercept there. I probably shouldn't have gone for the level 1, but it's fine. This fight's gonna take a lot longer, but should be quite nice. So let's go in there. Whoops. I said I'm gonna mess up. I knew I'm gonna mess up at some point. That's perfectly fine. So we can just land intercepts as and when we please. And whenever we would get poisoned by this guy, we actually don't. Again, we get that Fury by landing an intercept. Due to nodes, we get rid of do not go gentle charges. So this is definitely quite fantastic showcase of Mole Man's utility, even against like less than perfect opponent. Again, easy landing intercept, no problem. Just gonna go with the level 1 here. Just gonna land the intercept from myself. I got poisoned, but I took care of it. Very straightforward. And yeah, that is definitely one of the things that I enjoy about Mole Man, is even if the matchup isn't perfect, he often has some set of abilities that do help him. Like here against Man-Thing, you can just purify the poisons, therefore you have no need for poison immunity, which is cool. Which I dig. And again, very easy, consistent ways how to get the intercept. I do not know why I didn't purify these though. Oh wait, I do know, because I was in frenzy. And yeah, that just means this one's on me, guys. This one's on me, guys. But overall, I definitely like Mole Man. I have quite high hopes for him. And the best thing, once again, about using Mole Man is that it's fun, it's interesting, and it's very simple, because you can run him without suicides. He doesn't need any synergies. And yeah, I am well happy with my little friend here. So let's just jump back to our original screen here. Let me know what you guys think about Mole Man. Would you have taken him to rank 3? Or if you have ranked him up, then tell me what's your experience so far, and where have you used him, and which matchups have you found to be the best for him. But that is it for today's video, and I am going to catch you guys soon. See ya. proceed with. Hello there guys and welcome back to the channel. So we have all the information